Hey everybody, welcome back to Ape Nation. I hope you're having a good day.
Nope, you already f***ed it up. Nope.
No, I don't.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Ape Nation, your number one source for all things Planet of the Apes on YouTube. My name is Josh, and once again, we are doing a reaction video, this time to Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. We did Rise of the Planet of the Apes last time, which you can check out right here. For those who do not know, this is my friend Travis.
I'm hungry today, man, but this is going to be something.
Why didn't you eat before you got here?
I did. It wasn't enough.
Okay, and this is my friend Cal.
Greetings. Good to be back. Excited for this next one.
Obviously, if you saw the reaction that we did for Rise of the Planet of the Apes, you'll know that both of them really like the movie a lot. What's the thing you're most excited about going into this one, Cal?
More character development for the apes. I hope this one has more time to sit with the individual apes and maybe even some humans and kind of develop their personalities more, since the first one set everything up.
That's kind of the same thing over here. I'm definitely curious about Caesar. I know I said some things in the last video, which you can see if you go watch it, but like I think there's going to be a pivot point, or at least I'm hoping there's going to be a pivot point for Caesar's character, because he has this morality that's built about him. Now that he's running a tribe in a way, I think that's going to be tested way more than I think it ever could in the first one. So that's going to be interesting to see.
Well, with all of that said, I'm very excited to get to show them this movie, which I think is fantastic. It's one of my favorite movies probably ever. Let's go ahead and watch Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
I will say that when this movie came out, I remember a lot of people were freaking out about, like, you know, there was that shot of like Caesar with the war paint and he was in the rain and you just see all the water on every single like hair follicle.
The level of detail with the CGI in this one, it's night and day.
Do you think it holds up to this day?
Yes, I think this still is one of the best looking movies, CGI-wise, ever.
All right, well, I guess we'll see.
If you have fever and cough or sore throat, stay home.
He's from Jersey.
The now famous incident on the Golden Gate Bridge, a 6-hour standoff with police.
Look familiar the last few years?
Yeah.
A coronavirus joke right now?
Yes.
Containment is not very likely. Prepare your families.
Oh my God, it's Obama.
I do like this graphic to represent kind of like the spreading of everything. Are they going to establish how much time has passed? Okay.
There won't be anyone left.
So, here you go. Is that the United States?
Is it?
It is. There's that little nipple that sticks off to the bottom corner. That's how you know. A very ominous opening.
Yeah, it sets the perfect tone for this movie.
Oh.
Right off the bat, this is already better looking than the first movie.
Yeah, like the facial texture and muscle.
The
is already so
fur, the
great.
detail and everything, it's incredible. The rain.
He's got like such an evil look to him now at this point in his life. Or he's just hunting. He's just a really serious man. Oh, he's got a kid? Oh.
Damn.
Koba's,
Kind of a beast.
he's one of the best characters in the whole movie, as you'll see soon.
Would you guys eat bear?
I would.
If I had no other option, sure, I'd
No,
try.
if it was prepared for you.
No.
Oh,
No.
hell yeah. I love free food.
Yeah, right?
Fallout 76. They do. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's a perfect amount of time from the first one because they're still like very primitive, but they've clearly evolved.
Yeah, they clearly have a society going.
Koba's the one from the first movie with the dark face.
Yeah, he's the lab ape, yeah.
Huh.
Fun little homage to the original movie right there.
Well, with them having a class.
Well, the ape not kill ape thing that he had written down.
You having a baby? Stupid question. Do monkeys come out with hair when they're born?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not like puppies or something where they come out with no hair.
Do you know if they're using actual sign language?
They have.
Oh, they are.
I'm gonna be honest. If they did this whole movie and that's their way of communicating and it wasn't real, they would have gotten so much for that.
So 10 years later.
Okay. That's a good amount of time for them to have done what they've done. Him to have a son that's that old with a new one on the way.
I really love that there has not been a single line of spoken dialogue so far.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think they had to make it be 10 years long? Not only for him to be able to do all this, but also they could safely say they don't need James Franco in these anymore.
That was probably part of the reason.
No, the allegations weren't out yet.
That's one less actor you have to pay.
True.
I don't like this guy. What a dick.
Oh my God.
What a piece of shit. If you're that nervous, you don't get to carry a gun.
Yeah, right? Didn't even try to defuse or walk away.
Like, off. Just walk away. Back up slowly.
I get being defensive, but it didn't even do anything.
Right.
Yeah, look what you started, you dumbass.
We don't mean any harm.
You shot somebody.
He didn't shoot anybody.
Apes, man. You think they understand what you're saying?
That's another reason why I hate that guy. They did all that in front of them, and he still was like, they're apes. They're too stupid. I'm like, you're clearly not, dude. Is he, like, surprised they're still humans, I guess?
Yeah.
What was the significance of that bag?
The kid left it there.
Yeah, but it looked like that meant something.
It's a MacGuffin.
Yeah. It's,
Okay,
It's
a
used,
MacGuffin.
it's used in a little bit. You'll see.
Got it.
I'm surprised I remembered that term.
It's a common film term.
I know, I'm just surprised I remembered it, Josh.
I was complimenting you.
No, but it sounds passive-aggressive. It's just like, that's a pretty common term. Like, how am I supposed to take that other than you should know that, you dumb piece of...
No, as in like you went to film school and learned it, so of course you would know it.
Oh my god, Gary Oldman's in this?
I was scared. I didn't know what to do.
Shut up, dude. I hate this guy.
I know, I hate him too.
He's such a little weasel.
He's definitely going to be a problem.
Yeah, he's too hostile.
Oh, it's like you two.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Wait, who's who, though?
That's not important.
Who
It was,
is who?
It was.
You're not Caesar. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Koba's pretty cool. Also, this is the actor I was talking about where I thought in the first movie...
Yeah.
I've seen the mocap behind the scenes of a couple of this film. He's great.
He almost outperforms Andy Serkis in this movie.
And it's crazy because also another role I know him from is Dr. Doom in the Fantastic Four film.
He was in that.
That's not the actor's fault. That was a horrible movie.
Now, here's hoping there's a human who speaks sign language with them.
When they have interactions with humans, that's when they let Caesar just start speaking.
I don't know if he can do full sentences yet. I guess we'll see.
I think he can.
Okay.
Apes do not want war.
Oh, they returned the bag. Okay.
Yeah.
Like a peace offering.
Do not come back.
Swear to God, somebody in their group, and it's going to be, I have a feeling it's going to be Gary Oldman's character and Weasel Boy. They're going to be like, they're going to kill us. We have to. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, they said they weren't. Just leave them alone.
Well, also, they want the power of the dam, and they're going to be like, well, screw the apes. We're humans. We deserve that power.
Yeah. And they're going to be like, well, and we're humans and we have guns. We're way better.
Right.
Is he like the ruler of the
Yeah,
society?
he's their leader. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of looks like Ned Flanders.
Really?
That looks like Ned Flynn.
You don't think he does?
Not really.
And reclaim the one we love.
Gary Oldman's such a great actor, man. Even in like small roles, he's always reliable.
He's very captivating in everything he does. You would believe he could get a group that big to calm down and listen to his every word. He's got this stutter to his body language and his voice when he was speaking that. It's almost like as if he doubted what he was saying to them.
You're not back in 3 days. We're going up there, and we're going to kill every last one of them.
Jesus. No room for negotiation,
Yeah,
huh?
no.
They're desperate,
Yes, you go up and say, hey, we need this power.
which is what he's going to do.
Well, that's what this one guy's going to do.
Yeah. I like how the apes, they're not speaking full sentences yet.
Yeah. I prefer that.
It's that broken English that they're still learning how to speak.
Mhm.
I'm safer with you than I am down here.
I get the sense that Alexander doesn't look like he can really handle himself in any situation.
I would assume so. Probably not. No.
Do you know how much of that is real?
Everything that's not an ape is real.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
It's like real, but like with some green screen in the background to like fill in the gaps and stuff. But yeah, they like built sets and everything. Yeah.
It looks like it'd be so fun to walk by that set.
Oh my God. You know how terrifying that would be?
Yeah.
I never noticed that before. Caesar's symbol.
The
on
symbol, yeah.
I never noticed that before. News in the movie. Didn't know they carved it into a rock.
What a power stance.
Yeah.
Just holding it the whole time. Is he going to kill him?
He's waiting for the
He
word.
wants to kill him so badly.
Koba is ready to go at any given second to kill a human.
You gotta have that.
As long as they're loyal. Is that the guy who shot one of them?
Yeah.
Why would they bring him?
Because he's the only one who knows how to get it working, the dam.
Oh. Can somebody take the gun away from him? Like,
Right.
He's making me nervous.
Yeah.
We need to give them our guns. That's the one condition.
Smart.
Yeah, very smart.
Human work. Human work.
God, I love Koba.
Yeah, that was cool.
He's such a great character.
I'm like tense because of the fact that like both parties, Caesar and Koba, have very, very valid points of view. So it's like you don't want to agree or disagree with either one, and you just know that the brooding heads is going to lead to something.
From humans, Koba learned hate and nothing else. That's a really good line.
My favorite thing about this movie is that you understand where every character is coming from.
Yeah.
Chimps they were testing on didn't really have a say in the matter.
Spare me the hippy-dippy bullshit.
Oh, I hate this guy so much.
You telling me you don't get sick to your stomach at the sight of them?
Sit.
Huh?
You're not sick to your stomach by looking at them. That's just like unnecessary hate this man has. Yeah, I hate him.
He's my least favorite part of the movie.
Are they going to flesh out any more why he's like this?
He's just a hothead.
Oh, okay. Well, there's just this unnecessary, like, I don't trust him. I hate him so much. I'm like, well, where is this coming from, dude?
I've heard some argue that, like, there are just people out there in the world that are like that, which is true. He's just kind of a hothead in this movie and is an instigator to be an instigator.
Koba is that, but written well.
Yes.
And then I feel like he is that, but just...
Not as well.
Right.
He's more just, he serves his purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hate tank, basically.
Yeah.
Imagine waking up and seeing that.
I'd be so happy. I love orangutans. And I love this guy, Maurice.
Yeah.
Look at that little baby.
It's making me nervous.
Angry ape and guns, not a good combo.
Yeah.
That's going to be so epic. He's going to go out like Rambo. He's just going to have 2 assault rifles. Oh, is he trying to play stupid to defuse? That's smart.
Yeah, that is smart.
Acting like a circus chimp. Do circuses have apes in them?
I think they used to. I don't think they can do it anymore.
It's probably for the best.
Do you see that change?
Yeah.
The expression? Like, oh my God.
The
That's
acting
good.
is incredible. And just the animation of the face and everything.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had a daughter.
I think both acting-wise and character-wise, this already does a much better job with the humans than the first movie did.
Oh, yeah. There's way more actually interesting stories on their part.
I liked James Franco in the first movie and John Lithgow. Like, they're good and I care about them, but I'm actually, like, interested in these people.
Yeah. I agree. What happened? Did it collapse on them?
Yeah, it collapsed on them, yeah.
Look at that little baby. Oh, it's so adorable. And this piece of shit that's
I
like
know.
in the bathtub is going to be, ooh, look at it. It's so ugly.
How could you look at it and not hate it? Look at that. Look at that. He's got a big old head.
Notice he's got the green in his eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing? You finished?
I hate that. He's
What a
gonna die.
horrible character.
I know they're gonna kill him in this movie. I can't wait to see it.
I know.
Koba's probably gonna kill his ass. I'm being honest with you. Oh God, no. God, I hate this guy.
Why does he have a gun?
Yeah.
Don't, Caesar, no!
I mean, you could pistol whip him a couple times.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Yeah.
No.
That guy's just ruined it for everyone. They tried to be reasonable and actually let the humans get what they wanted, and then this guy has to ruin it. Like, the apes are completely in the right here.
And the humans as a whole didn't even do anything wrong. It's just him. He just messed it up.
Yeah, the other ones there didn't do anything wrong, but the humans in general are...
They are their own downfall.
Yeah.
I'm hoping somebody yells at this dude.
Do not trust you.
You can see Andy Serkis so much more in this one, I think. Just in the eyes and the facial movements.
I just had a thought. They're kicking him out, and he's all pissed off. How much you want to bet he goes all the way back to the back? They're not listening. We got to go up there, man. He's going to instigate something.
Yeah. Why is he resisting so much?
Because he's a baby. They put him in the car and take the keys.
Yeah, what the heck?
You're in timeout.
I'm glad the humans also are mad at him.
Yeah. How could you not be mad at him?
Other humans are assholes too.
I love how many times they introduce him in a really, like, epic way. Never gets old.
Dang, Caesar, it's just crazy.
Ape. Not kill.
It's probably the first time he had to see his dad beast demon mode like that.
That timed with what he's going through mentally and how he's feeling about the humans.
Yeah. That kid's gonna team up with Koba.
What I like so much about Koba is that, like, you would think, like, the easy route would be, yeah, there's going to be internal conflict, but let's have it be Caesar's in charge. I want to be in charge.
Right.
And that's always so boring. The fact that they care about each other and he's just trying to do what's best for him is so great.
I
There's
love
so
it.
many more layers to it.
Love it. I love how in the beginning Maurice said he only saw the humans' bad side, so he didn't have any love for them. But he's making such an attempt to connect. Such a good level-headed character. I love it. Do you need to test them that much?
Yeah,
Like, what a waste of ammunition.
I feel like all you gotta do is pop a mag and go boom, boom. Okay,
all right,
it works.
yeah.
They're just like, cool, we get to shoot guns. Let's just keep going and do this all day.
Yeah, I just assumed it was target practice.
They're wasting so much
They
ammo.
don't need to target practice
They're
that
trying
much.
to make sure their weapons work so they can gear up for war, and yet they're going to waste all the ammo.
I thought we told you to go home! No! No!
Me when I'm talking to Lulu, she's not listening. No!
Give him some, man. See what happens.
See what happens. I could see this be something our old high school friends would do.
I can see that 100%.
Oh my
That switch was cool.
God. Yo. Yo, our friends would be dead. That was crazy. I did not expect that. See, here's where the apes finally messed up. That's gonna be a big problem.
It's so unfortunate because if everybody would just waited a little bit longer, everything could have settled, but it was just it boiled over so quick. Is 76 a real gas station?
I don't know. I'm assuming maybe it's a West Coast thing because it's in San Francisco.
Okay.
Gonna put on some music? Some jams?
There you go. That's probably the first time they've heard music in years.
I don't know about that. They have some power.
Yeah, but no access to internet or streaming or CDs or anything, probably. They've also had to conserve power.
Yeah, true. Is he gonna kill somebody too? I know he wants to do something bad. Oh, well, if he dies, I'm totally okay with that.
Well, you got your wish.
Nice.
It would have been cool if we saw more suffering.
Yeah.
It's implied.
I'm guessing his wife is feeling better. He seems to be okay with the humans right now. Uh-oh.
Koba. The betrayal.
What?
I didn't think he was gonna kill Caesar. Yo! First time you ever hear Maurice speak, run. I'm like, nah.
They preserve him speaking in the perfect spot.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Man, Koba, diabolical.
Now he's gonna take charge because he knows what he believes and he wants to run everything now. Why is it so quiet?
Because Koba's gonna break it up with gunshots or something. Somebody's gonna fire.
That kid's gonna die.
Yeah. The head just explodes.
Exactly. Can I make a prediction? Jittery guy you just helped out, they're going to be staying there. He's going to be the one to go, ah, and then like shoot, and then everybody's going to unload. And then it's going to start a whole war.
Koba's already out for blood.
I mean, they're going to have a standoff where it's like that moment right before it's like, we're going to do this.
I
And the
don't
guy's
know.
going to king. Just watch.
I
Just
think
watch.
the apes are just out to kill the humans. I don't think there's gonna be standoff. I've never seen where they keep their horses.
That is something that multiple people commented before. I cannot for the life of me figure it out. If they got a barn somewhere, I don't know.
A barn.
What do they call it? A stable?
Yeah, stable.
There! California Street!
Oh, wow.
Told ya.
Okay, sorry. Every time I see a jittery person with a gun, I'm like, they're going to something up.
Yeah.
I love this scene, just the way it's portrayed. It's not like an action scene. It's like tragic what's happening right now.
It's been 10 years. These apes have never been in combat. He wants to kill so badly.
Koba has definitely let his hate and rage take over that now. He's becoming a little despicable. Dual guns, I called it. I knew he had it in him. He's doing the Rambo. Ha, you weren't gonna make it.
That wasn't the reaction you were supposed to
Not
have.
at all what you were. That wasn't the reaction you were supposed to have.
So,
I'll see you were wrong.
what? Pretty badass, honestly.
That's such a cool shot.
Oh! Is this when Koba starts realizing this might not have been the best idea?
Yeah, this is when Koba doubles down.
Oh my god.
This upcoming shot is the best shot in the entire movie. Such a great use of a one take.
What were they so stunned about?
What's happened there? It's not what they wanted. That's them realizing that
This was a bad choice.
yeah, this was a bad idea.
Oh my God, thank God. I was like, no way they're doing that.
It's like in his shoulder.
Well, it's like, I couldn't tell. I thought it was in the shoulder at first, but then how he was holding it, I was like, did he get him in the heart?
Yeah, and also he wasn't moving.
That was actually really good reveal to hold you in suspense of laying there and then just go, like the eyes just barely move.
Dead. This.
Kill him.
Jeez.
Ruthless.
Was that the one who got shot in the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't like Silva.
No.
That shot, I noticed as they were like panning around him to show Caesar's son, the attention to detail. There was bits of dirt and like stuff in Koba's hair. I was like, oh, that's nice. That's a nice touch.
I don't understand.
I was at his old home. Yeah, oh my God.
Wow.
James Franco's just sitting in the chair with the view.
Right.
It's like, Caesar, you're home. Oh my God, it's anarchy.
Was that on one shot?
I was going to say, this is a good one take.
Yeah.
Matt Reeves in his one takes.
Oh God.
Maybe it's Caesar's son?
Yeah, it definitely is.
I was expecting him to go with him. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Just wait 1 second.
Oh, he looks like he aged 20 years.
Having your best friend become your worst enemy and getting shot and losing blood will do that too.
No, it's understandable. But look, damn. All right, do the surgery already. What are they waiting for?
Caesar. We need to do this now.
There you go, Cal.
Should have just started immediately.
They were having father-son time.
Life's on the line.
The head's a little flat. I'm saying, he could do better. Well, he's dead.
Right. I was
Comes out, stretching back. Whew, that did not go well.
never operated on a monkey before.
Father, let me help you.
First time we get to hear him speak.
Yeah, I love the way they do the speaking reveals.
Yeah. Like Maurice's was good.
Yeah.
His son's was good. They wait until it matters.
Caesar's is still the best. I just like how creative they get with the camera and how to show certain things throughout this whole movie.
Yo.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Damn.
They just crushed a row of them.
They chose their side.
I know, but again, that was creative as hell.
Yeah.
He's going to be up in his room. Yeah.
This is another one of my favorite scenes. Oh, the little chess pieces. I never noticed that before.
Good. Home. Home.
It's me! It's Malcolm! Don't shoot! Stairs, take the stairs. Then we'll bring you out and up onto the street, okay? Go. Trust.
Notice how Caesar was the only one that actually like used the gate.
Caesar. Weak.
Koba, weaker.
Damn.
Man.
He swung him into the other one. Wow.
They attacked us! Yeah, because they thought we attacked them, because they think that he's dead, but he's not. Sit down, Finney!
The delivery was so good. This is so tense.
Go back! Fight for Ape! Free Ape!
Jeez.
Just so far gone.
Yeah.
Nah, he's got him tired out.
Yeah. That was a good strategy.
Honestly, he keeps hitting the wound.
Yeah,
I really
he's
thought,
being smart
I
about it.
thought Koba was going to be like manipulating, like hitting the wound. That's
Too much hate, too much rage.
Yeah.
I'm saving the human race.
If I was in that guy's position with the gun,
I would have shot him.
As he's
The
delivering
second
that
he
line.
grabbed
I know. I'm like, oh, okay.
Right. Bam.
Bam.
Had maybe a 2-second window.
Sitting here. I'm saving the... Bam. Okay.
Right,
He was
exactly.
Going, guys, he was going...
He was gonna kill all of us. Yeah, exactly. Jeez.
You like that they literally just back-to-back showed the difference between a good and bad leader.
The one thing that him and Gary Oldman have in common is that he's willing to sacrifice his people to get what he thinks is right. It's kind of like how it was in the first movie when you let the one guy go.
Yeah.
I never thought about that, but you're right. Yeah.
Ape. Not kill. Ape.
You hurt Maurice, man.
That's the final straw.
You are not ape.
He brought that upon himself for sure.
I thought we had a chance.
I did too.
It's just tragic. All could have been saved.
Yeah.
It's also like you too.
Cal, get over here. Get over here, buddy.
Despite the fact that this was like a war movie, it was so quiet and subtle.
Anytime it's actually about war, it's not presented in like a big action movie or big...
No.
It's just somber or sad. The next one is 10 times more sad. As great as he is in the first one, this is when I was like, he's one of my favorite characters ever by the end of this movie, yeah. An amazing leader, so complex. Also love that it opens and closes on a shot of his eyes.
Yeah, I just realized that, the look is a lot different.
We just watched Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. That was our reaction to the movie. As you know by my review, if you've watched it already, or if you haven't, you can check it out on my channel. I'll put a link.
Probably right up here.
Yeah, probably right up there.
Right there, John.
I love this movie. This is one of my favorite movies ever. I think this is better than the first one in pretty much every way. So much more complex. The visuals are amazing. The performance from Andy Serkis and Toby Kebbell as Koba are both amazing. Koba is one of my favorite villains in the last probably 20 years. I love this movie. I could go on longer, but I've already done that in a video that you can go watch. So turning things over to you guys, Travis, what did you think?
I like this film. I think that what I said at the beginning of the video that had to do with like, we'll have more time to focus on Caesar and kind of like his internal conflicts and his morality. I was right. Like it was tested here, but it was tested in like
way you weren't expecting.
It was very explicit, more explicit than I thought. I thought there was going to be a simple way of doing that like something I was kind of expecting. I don't really know what that was. I just thought there was kind of going to be a simple A and B.
You thought it was going to be more of a straightforward, like humans versus apes.
Yes, there was a lot more layers to it than I would have given it credit for, and I was not expecting. And because of that, it was very, very, very impressive and very captivating. Andy Serkis did a fantastic job amongst all the other actors. You could see those changes in those characters so flawlessly, so effortlessly. It's fantastic. Koba, big fan of that character. I loved him in the first one. I loved him going into this one, and I was really, really curious from the direction they were going, how that dynamic between him and Caesar was really going to work. I know that they were going to butt heads, but they didn't butt heads how I thought they would, like any other film where it's like power. I want power. Blah, 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 blah. Koba saw Caesar and everybody as family at one point. The fact that he had such pure intentions, he thought, and he got so caught up in his idea of what was right that he just got consumed by himself, and then he just turned so malicious. And it was like, it's so sad to see. And then also the way the pacing is for this film plays into that, because everything else was so great about it. But like with Koba as a character, the pacing is so good because once he gets to the point where he's like irredeemable, you're just like, okay, good, because that's when you need to start rooting for Caesar. It's just perfect. The whole movie is this perfect chess match of this piece moves so that these ones can have focus on them and everything. And once they move, it's a back and forth. It's all perfectly timed. And I'm just impressed. It was actually really good. The graphics, you were right, Josh, it held up like that. Those looked fantastic. The facial expressions in this one, the mocap for it, was so good. When you know what the actors look like, you can see them in there. I saw Andy Serkis in there every step of the way. Those eyes, you cannot, like, it's so good. I am really impressed. And there's not a single person in here other than the ratty guy. Other than him,
So happy
everybody
when he
else
died.
was like a good character. Really great. I'm very impressed with this film.
Cal, how about you?
I'll give my thoughts, but first, I want to respond to Travis talking about Koba and how you said, he had good intentions. He was doing what he thought he was right. He just went too far. I want to challenge that a little bit because I feel like the point of his character was to display not just that he thought he was doing what was right, but he was blinded by hatred for humans that he carried from long time ago.
Yeah.
And I feel like there was a part of him that thought he was doing what was right, but I think there was another part of him that was out for revenge. And he was looking for excuses and reasons to go after humans. It wasn't all good intentions there. Like, he was definitely carrying this hatred.
I think it started out as good intentions and quickly became
that's what I mean.
something else.
So yeah, no, I agree with you. What I'm trying to say was what I thought was so nice and what the dynamic between him and Caesar, I was unexpected of it because I expected there to be a brute heads up because of like I want authority. I agree everything that you said he did have. I was so surprised by the fact that they really held out as long as they could.
Yeah.
To be like, just be on my team, man. I want you there. I want you there. Like the fact he fought so much for just having Caesar see his point of view. That's what makes it more tragic because Koba, he falls back into what he knows best, which is his anger and his hate. But he tried so hard throughout the first half of this film to not be what everybody is like saying that he is. At the beginning of the film, he did see Caesar as a brother and he did not want to see that fault.
I agree.
So I'm just saying it's really sad that he fell into his old ways, despite his efforts at the very beginning of the film, and losing that companionship with Caesar.
I think he definitely felt betrayed by how much Caesar trusted humans.
Yeah.
Who to him had only been cruel. He was a very well done character. He was complex. He had so many layers. But I'm more on the movie in general. My thoughts on the movie in general. I was kind of thinking the whole time, I don't have as many places to make comments.
Because you were quiet, I was like, I'm not sure if you have a lot of like negative thoughts or you're just so engaged in what you're watching.
It's a movie that demands your quiet attention. The first one was a little bit more loud, a little bit more action oriented, and this one has scenes of that, but like you said, it's not played for action. It's all drama. And as we talked about before, there's all sign language, there's so much in the facial expressions. Everything about this movie, despite how dark and violent it is, it's very subtle and fragile in a way. And I just didn't want to miss anything, and I didn't want to interrupt anything, There weren't as many opportunities to make comments, but I was very drawn into it. I wanted to just let it simmer.
Going off of that point, I'll back that up by also saying it does have that, because performances alone, focus on one of them, Andy Serkis, he has this presence on camera when not saying anything.
Yeah.
And every time he delivers a line, there's always these pauses in between like words and sentences that like you're hanging. His performance is so captivating. You're hanging on the next word. You're waiting. Like, what is he going to say? What is he going to do? That's what keeps your attention a good amount of the time. And it's really impressive.
Any other final thoughts before we wrap things up here on the movie?
I love Maurice. Probably my favorite character.
Maurice is a fan favorite character.
I love Maurice. I love that he didn't die because I love everything that I see him do. So I'll just throw that out there. He's my favorite character so far.
Yeah.
I hope I see more of him in the next one.
I'm very pleasantly surprised. The pacing was good. The characters were great. It looks fantastic. The soundtrack is fantastic because like there's so many quiet moments, but when it does pick up, it's not over the top. It's very nuanced in a way for what it's doing. I love this film. I like it.
Yeah, there was a great movie. I was very, very happy with it.
Where are you expecting the next movie to go, and what do you want from the next movie?
So that's the thing. I don't know because I don't know where you can go from here because this was such like a pleasant surprise and I don't know what else you can. I mean, I know that like, okay, now it's a war thing. I don't know how they could spin it other than like keeping it to the fact that like Caesar's got to try to like run the army and try to fight against them. I don't know what they could do. I'm not smart enough to be able to figure out what they're able to do. What I am worried about is this movie locked in even more certain characters for me, specifically people like Caesar, Maurice, all that. So I get worried that when they do that, then the next film is, we made you care about these characters.
Right.
Say bye.
Right.
So that's what I'm worried about. But I'm also interested to see what that film's going to do based off of how surprising this film was to me.
Like they said at the end of the movie, the military's coming. We know there's going to be some sort of war. And knowing how the past two movies have been, I don't think they're going to take the direction of just making a war movie, like an action-packed war movie.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking something similar to like Saving Private Ryan, which is basically a drama that is set in war. Maybe it'll be something like that, focusing on the characters and their psychological struggles in the midst of a war rather than the action of the war, but I don't know. Anything could really happen because this movie was quite different from the first movie.
Oh, yeah.
So they could really do anything.
Yeah, and that's impressive. And
Yeah.
honestly, even though I don't know, I like that because I can't predict anything.
Yeah. We know there's going to be that conflict that's going to happen. I didn't know how they were going to get there. What was going to be the thing that sets it into motion? Because there were so many pieces that it was like, oh, if this happens, it's going to be bad. But then it was like, oh, but they're kind of fixing it. They're pulling back. Maybe it'll be okay.
No, that's what made
and
it
then
so,
they went.
They gave it so much.
I know.
It was like a tightrope, and they kept like losing the balance. Oh,
Right,
we're good,
right.
We're good.
And then Koba just shot two guys, and it's like, okay, you can't come back from that.
That literally was that we pushed them off.
Right,
Like,
that was it.
Oh, so good.
I love this movie. I love it very much. I'm glad you both love it as much as I do.
Josh, you're getting lucky. I really thought when we watched it, oh yeah, no, these are pretty good. They're like, they're selling.
I told you.
You said your favorite's the next one.
My favorite is the next one. The general consensus is that this is the best of the three. You know, all three of them I think are not equally as good, but they're all great movies. What you're expecting is, I won't say it's accurate, but you're in the ballpark.
Okay.
So that was our reaction for Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you all will check out our next reaction for War for the Planet of the Apes, which you're going to watch next. But until then, thank you so much for checking out today's video here on Ape Nation. If you liked this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so that you can stay up to date on all things apes. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.